Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the GM. It is your guy, Boulanger, and up next, we're going to be tackling the question, will Odell Beckham be the biggest distraction for the Baltimore Ravens in 2023? Do me a quick favor, hit like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you get updates when we upload new content. Let's go. So this idea, this topic did not originate with me. A lot of things do, but this one didn't. In fact, I was just scrolling, over some news headlines and saw um, this heading that you'll see in the top left corner. And it was just basically posing the thought that Odell Beckham could potentially be the biggest distraction for the Baltimore Ravens. And so when you read the article, um, and it's posted in several different places, Bleacher Report, I think, is the originator. Sports Illustrated has it, and some other lesser known sites have it. The article first addresses is Odell Beckham a fit? And it's not really talking about offensively necessarily in this particular section. It's really talking about, is he a fit for the Baltimore Ravens culture? Um, and they reference his messy divorce from the Cleveland Browns. When Odell Beckham, if you remember, when Odell Beckham left the Cleveland Browns, it came with a lot of controversy. And kind of the last straw was Odell Beckham's dad posting a video or sending out videos showing Odell open, but Baker Mayfield either missing him or not throwing him the ball. And that kind of was the straw that broke the camel's back, so to say. And they released him shortly after that. And the truth is that came on 2.5 years of unmaximized potential. Okay. Uh, Odell Beckham and Baker never really were a perfect fit. I don't know whether it was scheme. I don't know whether it was just poor quarterback play, but they never really seemed to make the big play. You know what I'm saying? Get over the hump, so to speak. They did make some plays. I won't deny that, but it was never done with a lot of consistency. And that's just the truth. It's not something that I want to debate out or anything like that. It just was what it was. Okay. And so we know that Odell Beckham stayed out for a couple of weeks, eventually signing with the Los Angeles Rams and kind of became the number two receiver. In fact, some really big statistics from his period in the uh, Rams organization was that he caught 7 touchdowns in 12 games played, and he was, really the best receiver in that Super Bowl up until the point where he got hurt. So some people say he revived his career at that point, and maybe so, but so that was the first point that they make. Does he fit the culture? Because he's kind of presented in that article as a culture killer. And so that was the first point. The second point that they kind of made was, um, is he going to produce? They make a point that he has not been on the field since 2022 Super Bowl. And so is he still going to produce? His unproductivity, they say, could be a distraction. And maybe so. Everybody has high expectations for Odell in Ravens Nation, um, including myself. I did rank them as a bottom 10. That was met with some controversy. I appreciate you guys for participating in that. But the reason why I want to do this article in particular and make it into a video is simply because it falls in line with, the wide receiver conversation we've been having. But nevertheless, will he be productive? I think he'll be productive as long as he's healthy. Okay. But they make a point of contention to be uh him becoming a distraction if he's not as productive as we last seen him, which would have been in 2022. The third point of contention that they make that he could be a distraction is there going to be enough targets, enough balls to go around? Because having a Mark Andrews and Isaiah Likely, a first round rookie and Zay Flowers, and then Bateman and so on and so forth, will there be enough balls? So kind of they kind of leaned into, will he begin to complain? Will he begin to pout? Will he begin to, my grandma would say, show out? Some of you know what that means when you say show out. Will he begin to show out because he's not getting enough balls? And so I don't know which way I lean. I think there's potential for anything to happen on any team for that matter. Could he be a distraction? Yes. But could he be a model citizen and ball out? Yes. So I don't lean into the article saying he is going to be a distraction. I don't really buy all of the narrative of him becoming a distraction. As a matter of fact, it's something I didn't even think about until I read this article. But what I will say is that when I watched Odell in his press conference, and you guys heard me talk about this, I thought he came off as mature, right? He came off as a mature man, solid thinker, a proud father. That's how he came off to me. And so it seemed like to me he had made um, some significant change and progress in mindset. And so that's all remaining to be seen. If he'll be productive, that remains to be seen. Will he ball out, go over 1,000 yards? That remains to be seen. Will he be a distraction? That remains to be seen. But I wanted to toss that out there to you guys because I'm sure you guys have seen the article as well. And I want to know what you guys think. Do you guys think Odell has the potential to be a distraction if he doesn't get enough targets? Do you think he'll be a distraction if he's not as productive? Do you think he'll be a distraction because he doesn't fit the Baltimore Ravens culture? I say no at this point because I think that this is basically another contract year for Odell, right? I mean, think about it. He's on a 1 year deal. So until he gets a multi-year deal, every year is a contract year. So uh, that's reason enough, you know what I'm saying, to kind of stay in your lane and do what you're supposed to do. But we'll find out. Does a zebra change his stripes? Is he um, less animated? Is he less demonstrative when things aren't going isn't going to go his way? Or could things go off the rails? I say um, he does well. I say he's not going to be a distraction. But let me know what you guys think on this topic. Will he be a distraction? I'm your guy Boulanger. This is the GM, and we're out.